I said, but he said the baby went under the water. Now, mind you, my brain's already processed that the baby's hair was dry, was in the diaper, all of these other things. But in that moment, especially after seeing that picture of this child whose face looked bruised, I'm forgetting all of that. My brain's not processing logically anymore. Now my brain's going back to what the initial call was, what I did, what I just saw in that picture. So my brain's not processing it. And I was just confused. So we go through the rest of the scene and we finish up just like we would any other scene. Go back to the office, complete the report, and forward the report over to the investigators. And it was sometime later where I don't remember if it was that day or the next day. I want to say it was that same day that I got a call from that same investigator, and they said, "Brian, I just want to let you know that we've arrested the male that was on scene." And I said, "Can you tell me what happened?" And he said, "He beat that baby." Do what? He said, "He beat that baby. He's the reason that baby wasn't breathing when you got there." And I remember immediately feeling angry, because who does that to a child? Who can do that to an 8-month-old child? I can't fathom, obviously in the line of work I'm in, I've come across it and I've dealt with it. But this was the first time I was really dealing with it like that. You know, I mean, I've had other child abuse cases where it was a parent that, had disciplined the child too hard, but it was, marks and things like that on the child, not excusing it by any means. And please don't take it that way, but none to where the child stopped breathing. And I was immediately angry. Like, how could you do this? How could you do this to this baby? This baby did nothing. This baby did nothing to anyone. Didn't even ask to be here. And this is how you treat it. So move forward, and in the days and weeks that followed, I heard more and more about it. And the thoughts of what I saw never left my mind. Running into that house, seeing that baby on that counter, seeing that baby, lips turning blue, and having to do CPR for the first time ever in my life on a human being, and it's an 8-month-old child. Not that I think it would have been too terribly different had it been an adult, but this was a child. My general thought process is, as adults, we've kind of lived our lives. Not that we're, easily dispensable by any means, but a child, at the whole women and children first kind of thing, children haven't had a chance to live yet. They haven't had a chance to leave their mark on the world. They haven't had a chance to make a difference.